Good morning, girls. Hope you had a fantastic weekend. I absolutely loved the show that we sent out on Friday. Clearly, I need to take more time off because the girls smashed it. But we've come back after the weekend. We've all had a great weekend. We've just been catching up on what everyone's been up to. Jazz was in a performance because she's dancing again, so that's great. I was out on nights out. Valerie, not sure actually. We'll find out from Valerie when we see it. But yeah, we've had a great weekend. So thought, what's not better than sending you a little mini vid on a Monday morning to just inject some fun and some less worky stuff into it. So, outfit number one, we're doing Chiara Cocol today because we feel like sometimes it can be overlooked on our vlogs, and it's just because it's quite a look. It's not really necessarily in keeping with when you kind of try and mash things up, like you wouldn't put other brands with it necessarily, and that's because the fabric, it's kind of its own story. It's the technical fabric, which is really stretchy, and it's better when you wear it with its matching friends, we find. So sometimes on a video it's not ideal to show because you can't just mix and match it with the Runtalts and the Crea because they're all kind of a more linen story. I hope that makes sense. So what we would say is wear it with it itself, and it's kind of like sort of like a semi-suit, quite sporty look, which you can see what I've done there with the Ash trainers. Obviously they are very full on, so if you want to do a more dressed down version, just a pair of pumps, so you know your usual pair of pumps will work great. So these trousers, they're amazing, elasticated waist, so I can eat as many, what do we eat in the summer? Kebabs. As many halloumi and chicken kebabs as I want. Pockets, ideal. They're like a balloon shape but slightly wider, so there's that kind of nod to that retro sort of flare end, but really, really easy. Sort of semi between a balloon pant and like a classic crop flare. Really streamlined, really easy. These are black. We've got one pair of black in small left. This is the small, and you can see they're great for me. I'm a 10, but similarly they'll fit probably 12 easy, even maybe a 14, because they're just so stretchy and they're just so comfortable. They also come in navy blue. In navy blue we've got more sizes available. I think there's a small, there's an extra large, and there's a double extra large. Double extra large will fit all the way up to like an 18, so if that's you, then go for those. Because they are quite a small fit usually, Chiara, but these aren't so much, so bear that in mind. Then we've got this little top that's a little coordinator, which is gorgeous. It's got all the different panel colours, and it's just a little bit of fun, a little bit bright. And as a suit, as a co-ord, it's so easy and just effortless. I'm loving it.
I think you have to look at the Chiara as two pieces.
Yeah.
You know, buy them as a two-piece rather than one-off.
Yeah, I mean, these pants are easier to work with your other things because a plain white top would be fine. You know, you could go down that road. Even the navy and white is great too. But as a co-ord, it's just gorgeous, and they've got the colours really right. Like, that's a really expensive kind of stony grey. Very, very chic and just so easy. It's a lovely look. Anyway, outfit number one done. Okay, so this is the same kind of idea, but it's slightly more, this is more of a tunic look with your kind of alternative of a legging that Chiara have done, which is the kick-out flare legging. Bear in mind, ladies, they are a small fit, so I've got the extra large on because that's all we've got left. And actually, they're fine. Like, I'll show you. Yes, but you're not going to see that, and they're staying on. They're absolutely fine. So if you're kind of a 12 up to a 16, they're fine because it doesn't matter what they look like at the top. It really is just about the bottom of these, and they're really, really stretchy. So they're just like your alternative, literally, to a pair of leggings that you're always going to have covered. But what's amazing about them is the fabric. They're beautiful. They're a little bit smarter than a legging, and you've got this kick-out flare at the bottom, which is so 60s. It's so cool, and it's a really flattering look as well. Because of the kick flare, it makes you feel slimmer and longer. And then obviously it's that lovely ankle grazer, which looks grazer. That's something else. Ankle grazer, which looks great with boots, like I'm showing it, or it also looks great with, you know, your heel even, or just a pump. It's just a really good look and a really great summer look as well that obviously you can continue into the winter when you put your boots on. So the tunic version here is a better length for those of you that like a little bit more coverage than the top I've just shown you, but the same kind of idea with the colours and the style. This injection of fuchsia is so lovely for this time of year when the sun's out and we're ready for that little bit of colour. So just a little bit of fun, isn't it, really, as well? You've got these pockets which have the beautiful colour inside them of that lovely stone that we talked about earlier.
Very Annette Gortz, that stone colour.
It is, very much so. The fabric is as well. It's a really expensive feel, the fabric, and it makes it that little bit more dressy. So if you have a job where you need to wear kind of work fabrics, it's a good work fabric. Or similarly, just if you're doing a nice lunch date or something. Sleeves, great length sleeve. Again, that kind of little bit of a 60s nod there with the sort of slightly crop, and it is slightly kick out. Can you see? There's the back. You can see the tulip shape of the tunic is ace. And if these leggings aren't doing it for you, don't like the kick flare, just your own normal straight leg leggings is absolutely fine with this. Just another great look. Okay, so I fall in love with this one. I feel so comfy and relaxed in this. It's awesome. And now that the weather's gone a little bit cooler, this is a great transitional piece. This will go into autumn winter, and it's knitted, so it is more of a kind of autumn winter than a spring summer. So at half price, it's bargain. You've got the little pop colour. I was going to say sleeve. What's wrong with me on this Monday morning?
Pocket.
I need more coffee. Yeah, the pockets have got that pop colour in, so just a little bit of fun really, and just a nice detail. It just adds to the look. Really, really plain and simple at the front, as you can see, just a total navy knit panel. Looks great with these kick-out flares again. And then the back, hello.
Check.
Check, check. We've got check, check, check.
Checkmate.
And I love the hem. I don't know if you want to get a close-up of that, Jazz, but
Yeah,
it's like
it's framed.
slightly
Well,
framed.
fringed.
It's gorgeous.
It's so nice.
It's so the epitome of smart casual, this.
Yeah.
And you could wear this with your leggings, you could throw it over jeans. It's just an easy, I mean, it could even be a dress for those of you that are blessed with great legs, or even tights and boots for the winter. It's just a really lovely, I just love it. I think it's dead, like, slightly off the shoulder, slightly, isn't it? Like, you know, boat neck. It's just
I
lovely.
would buy that for the autumn winter personally.
Yeah.
At half price.
Yeah, that's a great piece
Can't
to just have in
complain.
your wardrobe. And size-wise, I'm in the small. Chiara's known for being a bit odd with the sizes because it's Italian. She's very petite herself. But this one isn't like that at all. You've got the gorgeous kind of dropped sleeve. The sleeve's semi-fitted but not tight in the slightest. And then this is just a kind of one size, really. But yeah, we have got it in more sizes, so bear that in mind and just order accordingly. Love that one.
Fab.
With the polka dot, gorgeous. And you've got the little bit of lime in this one, so they've kind of gone navy and fuchsia, or they've gone black and lime, which is gorgeous. Now we've entered definitely a 60s vibe. So where you had the little nod to the 60s with the kick-out flare, Chiara's definitely taken inspiration from the 60s with this print. It just shouts the 60s. This is a beautiful tunic top. It's longer on one side. The fall of the fabric is super. It's got this little pocket here, which is just a lovely little quirky detail. And it's just, I mean, you've got arm coverage, it's smart casual.
Got the lime green at the back as well on the hem.
Oh yeah. I love this top. I think this is just a really lovely top.
Yeah.
And again, with the kick-out flares, it's great. I've got a pair of these from the previous season, and they're just a great alternative to a legging. Sometimes your look's more dressy than a legging, and there is that kind of crossover of it needs a skinny pant, but it needs to be a skinny pant that's a slightly dresser look. This is what these do. If you're not liking the kick out, the Korea Concept stretch linen trouser do the same job. So they're just like a pant which has the same effect as a legging, but it's just more of a going out type piece rather than your casual jersey.
Yeah. Fab.
That's that. Dresses. This is one of our favourite. Me and Jazz have just gone swoony over this one. This is what they call a dungaree dress, and the reason is, you'll see, 3, 2, 1, dungaree back. Super cool. Obviously even cooler because it's not dungarees, so you think it's one thing, but actually it's a dress, so it's really, really comfortable, but it's got that sort of nod to that dungaree style, so it's quite cash, it's quite quirky, but because of the pattern, because of the fabric, because of the style of it, it's a classy look as well, so it's a great kind of juxtaposition. We're loving it. The shape is kind of triangular.
It's almost the same shape as the Runtold's dip dress.
Which one?
The one with the urban and the black and white with the print all over it. You know, because it goes in and then out.
Urban and black and white print. I don't know what she's talking about.
Right, well,
I'm so sorry,
that was
Jazz.
that.
Yeah.
The dip dress that's done really well and she just can't remember it.
Oh, yes! I'm with you now. The cap sleeve.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right.
It's the same shape.
Yes, it is.
It wasn't
But
until you
it's-
pulled it out then I realised.
But it's not as fitted, so whereas
Yeah.
that one sits quite close,
Neat
and
there.
then this is a little bit more relaxed, which is better if you are a fuller figure, and or if you're not, but you just don't like showing, you know, you don't want it close to you. Perfect. I just think it's a lovely piece. Obviously it's sleeveless, so for those of you that don't do armless, it's a difficult one to put a sleeve with, to be honest, because you don't want to ruin the layers here, because they are attached, these layers, so it's not, you don't have to worry about putting your underpiece on, it is all attached. You just need to get it in the right place and you're good to go. So lovely dress. Really okay, final one. We're not going to keep you all day, ladies. Just a short and sweet one this morning because it's a lovely sunny day and we're hoping to get very, very busy in the store. Final dress. This one is such an easy one. This is great for work or leisure because it's black. It's got a little bit of fuchsia detailing, but very, very minimal, so it can be quite a smart piece. You've got these button details here. There's the V, which is slightly asymmetric, so slightly to one side, which is really cool, really quirky. And then you've got the pockets here, which again have that pop of colour coming through. It's a very, very standard tulip shape. You've got your long sleeve. It's kind of good for all shapes, sizes, ages. It's kind of just a classic little black dress. But obviously what's lovely about it is the piping detail being in that different colour because it's just a little bit more fun than a plain black dress for the summer season. But obviously you can carry this through all year round. It's just nice for the summer because of that gorgeous fuchsia. Let me show you the side and the back. Obviously it's a great one if you've got heels or heeled boots, but obviously I've just kept to my classic trainers because that's what I just live in, and it's just a really good sporty look when you do it like that. But obviously you can smarten it up with a pair of shoes and it's a perfect piece to do that with. So ladies, we hope we've not taken too much of your time this morning. We hope we've cheered up your Monday mornings. Have a great week at work if you're working. We love our job, so we definitely will. If you're not working and you're enjoying this sunshine, enjoy, make the most of it, and we'll hopefully see you or hear from you very, very soon.